When he laughs, Jake wipes his brow.
Jake calls a shot, Spaz breaks the game. Cody's in the fray, adding to the flame. Ladders they rise, fists hit the air. Chaos erupts without a care. Triple A's warriors and XT's pride. Only one walks with glory inside. Into somewhere we scream and shout. Breaking it down, no shadow. Into somewhere where we breaking it down. CM Punk, John Cena tearing up the town. Broke half on fire, no one spit it better. Reef wing like a beast, no one does it clever. Cena through elbows, Punk through shade. Chains clang, bodies bang, rivalry displayed. Slammed into the chains like lions in the cage. Toronto crowd wild, unleash all the rage. In the summer, in the summer. The Garden's buzzing, New York feel electric. Punk's fist cracking, Seth's got a death wish, hectic. Cody says, man, Punk looking hungry tonight. Jake nods, but Seth flips, guts all in the fight. Roman stomps through, Rex plans in his strut. Tribal chief with bad vibes tearing it up. MSG crowd, stunned faces in the stand. Cody shakes his head, this again, damn man. Y'all believe in Joe Hendry's name. Fighting through the fire in the wrestling game. Hardy soar like the legends they define. Knockouts fight, her power aligns. Mic drop, we analyze every bout. Discussing every twist, don't leave a doubt. Predictions, insights, we break it all down. Into somewhere best critics around. Into somewhere we reviewing every bout. Breaking down the moves, ain't no shadow of doubt. WWE heat, we bring that white hot flame. From prayer to gunner, we calling names. Yeah. Turnbuckle tension, the ropes might snap. Jake calling spots, Cody's laying the map. Spaz with the bent, or a joke, then a clue. Breaking it down for the hardcore crew. Into somewhere wrestling minds collide. Breaking down the chaos, the truth won't hide. Briefcase in the air, who's taking the gold? We're diving deep, stories unfold. RKO hits like a freight train crash. Lights out. Jake and Cody in the glow of the screen. Wrestlepalooza fight so mean. Cena's fists like thunder. Lesnar's roar like a beast. The crowd's a riot, no room for peace. Into somewhere we dive and we shout. Breaking it down, what it's all about. Into somewhere where the chaos flies. Slam to the mat, no compromise. It's beneath the skies. Make us inside.
What's going on, ladies and gents? Afternoon. I can't start singing. We'll never stop. It's the Smackdown review, September 18th, 2025. How is everybody doing? It's Jake, Stiff-Neck DeMarco, coming to you now, heating pad included. Hopefully you're doing well tonight and everybody is hanging in there. I am pumped for Wrestlepalooza, but SmackDown didn't do diddly squat to get me there. This was a show that was existing, and that's not saying much, but I know someone's gonna say a lot, and that's Cody Onidi 316.
Wait, SmackDown was on tonight?
Yeah, right? I fucked that up too. God, no, Raw started earlier, not SmackDown, so.
Which one? Like, you know, there's like a pile of shit, then there's just a piece of shit? Like, I don't know.
I don't think it's shit. I just, you know, yeah, it's my first blood cosplay. I'm out vengeance
I don't know.
seeking.
You might be a little nicer than me. I don't know how you would describe it then. SmackDown is...
So we again know John Cena's dates. We know when he's going to appear and not be there. So Brock is that illiterate that he can't check a schedule online to know that John won't be there? And him attacking Michael Cole is to like goad out John. And come on, you're really the GOAT. You're going to save him. And then poor Corey Graves got destroyed a couple of times. And it was fun. He sold it like no tomorrow. I love how people instantly go banana sandwich. You know, they go totally flipping crazy because they're like, oh my God, he took an F5.
Hearing everybody go absolutely
banana. That's right, Punk, because they're losing their shit. And I'm like, he took one F5. It doesn't mean he's coming back to wrestling. They're like, but he took a bump. He took a bump. I was like, but that doesn't mean. And then everybody's just going nuts.
It's his first bump in over 10 years, to be fair.
Yeah, that's great. Doesn't mean he's coming back to wrestling. It just means he could take a bump at this point. Like, you don't have to go, you know, jump the shark out of the reservoir back into the ocean to get yourself, you know. I don't know. People were going a bit nuts pretty quickly. A little crazy there. As always, this is Into Somewhere. We're talking about SmackDown. We've got AEW All Out tomorrow. I'm very excited. The one, the only Spaz Phoenix will be there live in Toronto. That's right.
Up in Toronto, Elimination Chamber.
Just pretend it says All Out. Oh, this intro slap. This took me a while. I had one more guitar riff because everything's in the basement. And even though I'm out of the cast, I still can't put weight on my foot. Unless I'm having sex, but that's a different story. I managed to go ahead and squeeze one more riff out of there, and I think it was somewhat of a success. I was happy with it. So, if you guys liked the intro, hit the like button and let me know.
You squeezed a riff.
Is that like this is how it started. You won't hear, yeah, but this is all you heard from it. Like it was just this simple riff. And I just slowed it down repeatedly and it turned into the other little intro that we got. Yeah. That's me singing too. I love doing those. I just use a ton of voice modulation from Voice Mod. Those guys need to sponsor me because we don't sell curtains unless they match the drapes. Cody, we're being positive here, as is the chat. Give me a favorite moment from SmackDown. I gotta know. What's a positive? Give me something.
Man.
On the spot.
Drew McIntyre live tweeting.
I mean, him and Cody, that ending was pretty good, but it really telegraphed Cody winning, right?
He live tweeted again, which
it's fun. Yeah, I feel like because he didn't kick him in the head, we're going to make sure this match happens. And if Cody gets his ass beat, usually that's the one to retain. I mean, he grabbed his face and he's like, I'm not going to kick you through the table. I want this match instead. I'm going to take it from you. And then Cody eventually hit him with a suicide dive anyways. And the bigger pull apart happened. It was a cool angle, but it was just an angle. That was it. I mean, they had a 15-minute... I'm still going to go with my bold prediction with Drew McIntyre winning. Yeah, you still think so? That's not a terrible prediction. I mean, we could see what they do with the belt. It's not even supposed to be Cody's right now, essentially. Cena was supposed to hold it all year, right? Granted, I don't know. Like they had a 15-minute video package from Solo Sikoa to everything recapping Cena and Lesnar. Lesnar looked like a fool in the beginning. I didn't care for him attacking the announcers. Like, it's silly. Corey Graves sold the shit out of it. Yeah, but the women's tag match in the beginning, I was like, all right, this is damn good. Chelsea Green, Alba Fire against Charlotte and Alexa. The crowd was hot for this. And they barely gave it any time at all. They gave it 8 minutes, and they broke it up with 2 commercial breaks. So I don't know where Brock Lesnar or the audience has been, because Brock Lesnar is still on this manhunt for John Cena, saying, where is he, and all that. Like, obviously, Brock Lesnar's not watching the shows. And for the crowd, chanting, Cena, Cena, like he was going to come out and save the day. Yeah, even though a few weeks ago was his last SmackDown. So, why is he going to come out and save the day? You figure he would be some type of wise ass, but no, he's not scheduled to be there, and they're not paying him extra. They don't have that kind of money. They only got the Saudi
He
check
already
ready to be
announced it.
cashed. Exactly. That's what
He
makes
already
it so
announced it.
stupid. He knew, and that's like, I'm going to call the bank ahead of time and let them know, guys, I'm going to rob you next Wednesday, all right? I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm a little short because of the gambling money, my lawyer, all this bullshit. I'm going to come in. I won't even use a gun, okay? I'm going to be couth about it. I'm going to keep my hand in my pocket and make you think I'm armed. Stick 'em up. Stick 'em up. You know, we'll just play along. How do you think that would work out?
I mean,
You know they're coming. You're anticipating nothing. We don't even get that here. Like John to lay a trap. Oh, he thought I wasn't going to be there because it wasn't on my dates, but I got you, Les. Like nothing creative, nothing fun, just more drivel. Yes, Cena and Lesnar because ratings. Like that's what takes me out of it. If there was, it's the history, but every other opponent, don't mind me tonight. I am really lacking sleep now hard. I'm telling you.
opponents.
Yes, opponents, multiple of them, the opponents, they've all gone ahead and had some semblance of a story to bring up their history. Lesnar has not spoken a lick as to why he's going after John, why he's coming back now, what he's hoping to achieve. Even if you said like, oh, I'm going to end his retirement tour, that would be enough for me because it would be something. Instead, he's out there screaming like a hyena with his balls in a vice. He has a little
here's another
gravelly
thing I don't
pigeon yell.
understand. So, Brock Lesnar obviously has some pent-up rage for John Cena for whatever reason, and can't explain a lick of why he went after him in the first place. So, why do you have all this built-up anger towards him, but no explanation on why?
I mean, he is pissed, and no one dares say why. Michael Cole was just like walking back to the table after Lesnar tried to assault his. I mean, he did try to shove that entire 5/8 pole deep inside his, and that would have made anybody bleed. So brutal. But this was so stupid because they come out of the break and now the referees are all there and Lesnar's attack was shown and he's walking backstage and he sees Paul Heyman. He's like, we should talk. And Lesnar's like, okay, or Paul Heyman's like, okay. And that was it. And then he laughs like sinister. He's evil. Oh, I planned this. Like, it just felt very cheesy, very corny, not anything that we want. Brock's supposed to come in, eat, sleep, conquer, repeat like that, come in, wreck shop, fucking get out of here. He's supposed to be like this hired mercenary. I don't know. It's very careless. Nothing feels like it's that important. There's stuff I still want to see. I still want to see Wrestlepalooza because I'm not as engrossed as I was, but I'm not fully removed from the product either. Like things aren't great, but they're not horrible either. I'm still excited to see some of these matches. I want to see AJ Lee make her in-ring return. There are things I'm looking forward to, but they could be this much better. Imagine WrestleMania 40, but he wasn't doing it, to finish the story. He just won the Rumble, and it would have been good, but it wouldn't have been as great because that story is what made that special. Now, we ain't got this. Like it's not happening. What stories do we have right now? Really, AEW has fuck all for stories. They ain't got shit. I mean, when you and I last night, Cheap Plug proved that Into Somewhere Weekly, best place for predictions. But we also proved that AEW is in dire straits right now with the match layout. That card is not great. I mean, what's really exciting? A coffin match? Since when do they do coffin matches in Toronto?
Yo, we clutched up in Toronto.
Elimination Chamber. They should know the song. They're doing a coffin match? No. Should I be angry? Like, I don't even know how to feel, but they know the lyrics.
We're trying to, all those fake reaction streamers.
Chamber.
Yo, we clutched up in Toronto.
all those fake
Elimination Chamber. Can't they get one from WWE? AEW can't borrow.
But
they're in Toronto. There is no cage. There's no coffin match. Elimination Chamber. That's all they can have. That's why they brought it back to the Dome.
Stop it. Don't complain too much because I want to get signed by AEW to do some fake reaction. So praise them right now with the biggest shocked face.
I'm telling you though, it's the goddamn Toronto curse. They need to have an elimination chamber. because that coffin match is just not sucking me in. Darby's what, gonna lose? So the Death Riders can start looking strong all over again? I don't know, my friend. Maybe I've been huffing too much nitrogen today and nitrous, you know, those goofy gas, galaxy gas, but something ain't adding up here. I don't know about you, Cody,
again,
but trying to think of the best thing on the show was the women's tag match, and that was 8 minutes stuffed between two commercial breaks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, and The Miz.
Okay, let's get to I need to finish something with AEW here, because you went on a little rant about AEW with Chambers in Toronto, and
yes,
I'm doing a casket match instead, or what they're calling a coffin match, right, or whatever.
Yes,
same type of deal. But
you said Toronto.
Yo, we clutched up in Toronto.
You want to, you know, get a job with AEW? Maybe they'll pay us.
All right, listen, I'm not trying to shit on them at all.
Okay.
I'm just saying nothing's grabbing me. I said nothing's grabbing me. I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was complete and total horseshit.
Make a face like someone just grabbed you in a certain region. Just make a face like
that.
Yeah. There you go. You're
Daddy
reacting. You're fake reacting. So now you're gonna go to an AEW show with all the other fake reaction streamers.
Buy my products, they're good.
Thank you.
Do you like curtains?
Now,
I've got premium beef curtains. Use hashtag beef curtain Jake for 20% off. Thank you.
Now offer the AEW logo on the curtains. So
you can also get an AEW embroidered logo on your curtains if you too are an incel that lives in your mother's basement.
Okay, thank you. Now, is Tony calling you yet? Because the other
I got my phone in airplane mode. I don't want to know, but I am out of that good galaxy gas, so we're gonna have to figure out something here. That women's tag match, there was just nothing to it. There was no substance. We had a great match from these ladies on NXT Homecoming. That was an exceptional match with the calling. It was damn good. This was a whole lot of nothing. This should be special. This should be fun. My arm shouldn't be numb, but it's just the day, and it wasn't great. Why? Why are they doing this to us? Why do they give them no time, but they gave Brock a half an hour to do fuck all around the ring as he played Who Goose the Moose with Corey Graves' ball sack in his hands? Could you see when lifting from the F5, he grabbed Corey's junk and squeezed it at one point? Just saying. I mean, Lesnar, he's going to probably tell him to take some dirty videos later and send them to him, right?
I don't know.
I mean, you know how Lesnar feels about those videos. He loves the showers of golden variety. Just saying.
You didn't send him that video of us, did you?
Where we did the tribute thing?
Yeah.
No, I didn't send it to him on Twitter. So, you're good.
Wait, on Twitter, I never said anything about a specific platform. So where'd you send it to him on?
What? What about BFAB backstage? She's with Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, and you know the Street Profits. They want that smoke, but now they're trying to smoke each other like Donna Summers.
Oh,
they got a Summers Donna. Get it? Name in the phone book. Forget it. Too smart for you. Well, bam. Bo Dallas showed up and told them to leave. Like, what the fuck? I have defended the Wyatts, the Wyatt Six. I mean, I have a Firefly tattoo on me. I loved Bray. I want this to work, but what have they done to the dear Wyatt family at this point? They came in, they destroyed everybody. Chad Gable got his temple bludgeoned in. They were the new source of evil. Forget The Undertaker. He was too busy being cucked out by his wife, Michelle. I need my balls
Again, I don't
back.
understand the new Wyatt family direction, because when they first came back,
they're heels now. Why?
People that
bell rings.
People that betrayed family. Now they're trying to get family to betray each other.
Yeah, make it make sense. No, really, make it make sense. Or you're going to be suspended.
At least we're getting Bo Dallas in these backstage.
No. Look, listen. You skipped the line. Go back to page 4. Halfway through. What does it
Page
say?
4.
Little revision,
It's
but let's see here. All
I don't
right.
think you added it to my script.
No, but maybe you can read that. It's too much light, but yeah, there you go. You can see the addition to the script.
It says fuck off. Oh,
See, yeah. Don't tell me that. That's rude. God. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, really though.
I
From
guess
there,
I-
go back up in the script. And what were you supposed to talk about? Why the Wyatt Six is evil now? Why? Why are they evil?
They are evil because I don't know.
Because
Should I
people
say
are
this on
sick
air?
of Sami Zayn, right? That's why they're evil.
Oh yes. We're gonna use that as a keyword and code word for what the actual thing says. I don't know if
Yeah.
we can repeat that on there.
You're not blaming the again, are you? Because the
No,
Anti-Defamation
no.
League just got off my ass about your last tirade. So.
Well, remember what you said though?
Yeah,
Don't put
but
it all on me.
come on, I didn't know that was Nigerian. I thought it was Sanskrit.
Okay.
A
What
lot of
about
things
the
sound the
thing
same.
you said
How
to
was
the
I
guy at
supposed to
Home
know
Depot?
that sounds the same as her? I don't know. It's like,
The guy at Home Depot asked if we needed help for anything, and you mistaken him, and you thought he was the previous guy that we hired, and you started saying all this crazy stuff to him.
you made him cry by yelling ice. We're not getting into this. God forbid we try to review the
Well,
show. Fraxium,
There
my
was a
heroes.
freezer there. There was a freezer filled with ice, and I said I needed ice.
Yeah, exactly. Nice cover up. You just like torturing poor illegals. God damn you, Cody. Can't even go one day without some type of drama. So
No,
the bronze,
no, you
they're
tried
out
to
here.
steal
The bronze.
a toilet.
Listen, Fraxium deserved to die a death, and they did, but did they have to do it so quickly without any hope spot or chance for that? Like, this was all within one commercial break. Why was every match rushed? Why are they not giving us an actual fucking wrestling show? I'm very disheartened here because Wrestlepalooza, the card itself, looks good. They could surprise us with a couple of them, and the other ones are going to be stellar, I'm sure. All of this did not get me excited for that show whatsoever. The bronze, them and the Usos is the only thing I don't give a shit about. Honestly, and that's sad, and I should care about Jay, but him and Jimmy, Jimmy's been the better talker, the better worker. Jay gets more credit, and I don't know. I'm
That's how it's always
expecting
been.
Jay to turn
Yeah.
heel. And that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. What I'm more interested in with this match is what's LA Knight gonna do.
Yeah.
Is he
I
gonna get
mean,
involved,
that's what
or-
I'm saying. Like, because it's now they're on SmackDown doing this stuff, but then you got the Raw side dealing with the bronze too. So I mean, no one cares about the draft anymore, obviously, but this really puts us in quite a
and Paul Heyman's
pickle
just randomly
predicament.
back.
Yep. He was out forever. He hurt his neck. I mean, look at R-Truth. He was fan favorite. Everybody forgot about him till he got laid off, let go, and everybody gave the ultimate fan backlash moment so that he was forced to be rehired. He then turned heel. Cena's heel turn didn't work, so he immediately returned to being face, and now he's shilling ESPN. What an amazing run for Ronald. Remember when he came back and was like, oh, look at this. Ron Killings. He's Ron Killings. What is this going to mean? What's going to happen? And what did I keep saying? Nothing. They're not going to do anything with it. They're going to forget about him. I like to see where it goes, but I'm telling you, it's going to be another. And that's exactly what happened. Nothing came of this,
It's
sadly.
just like the New Day stuff. Like they betrayed Big E, and nothing comes out of that. Grayson and Austin Theory,
I mean,
nothing
yeah.
comes out of that. And then we expect things that come out of Bailey's split personality disorder. We expect things that come out of the LA Knight Jey Uso.
Yeah. Something's
drama.
always falling out
Like,
of Jey Uso's pants. He likes a lot of little gerbils and rodents, I hear. That's why his brother got arrested. It wasn't a DUI, but they were swerving the car, and he had like 10 gerbils up his ass. And Jimmy's like, "What are you doing? Why can't you drive normal, Jay?" And Jay's like, "Well, I
Well, what
couldn't
were
get
they
the
doing
I
up
couldn't
there?
get the gerbils out, so I put a ferret up my ass to get the gerbils out." And now they're all screaming. So now he's swerving all over the road and swerving. And when he gets up there, he doesn't want to tell the cop the truth. So he's like, I'm going to play drunk. He's going to think I'm drunk. That's better than telling him I got ferrets and weasels up my ass and gerbils. And Jimmy's like, I'll take the fall for you. So that's how the first DUI
Look
happened.
at the script. That was what happened to us. Not
Close
Jimmy
enough.
and Jay.
Close enough. I mean, they did get the DUI. I mean, anything's possible. That's the story I heard. Granted. Why are we watching the brothers destroy each other on Raw and then on SmackDown? They don't care. SmackDown, nothing comes of it. They're just, why are they not here? You know, they're on the big screen from Indianapolis. They're over there. They're at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Oh, it's a promo that upset Paul Heyman. They should be there fighting with him. Oh, they got PR stuff? Then don't show them at all. I mean, this is just so ESPN heavy to the point where it's nauseating. Then the app is not even fully ready for most people. So for those of you that already have the subscription, but you need a certain subscription if you have it, so that doesn't work. Then certain VPNs aren't allowing you to get access either. I mean, they're going to get their money in the end, it seems like. Everybody is greedy at this point. I think I'm better. Oh, I am. Few happy pills do the trick. I don't want to destroy everybody as much. All right, that works. Couldn't say the word happy. I get it. I'm miserable. Fuck off. Stupid thing. All right. Then we go to one of the other things I hated. What had they done to Tiffany Stratton? So she can't wrestle at this point. She couldn't be in the homecoming match on NXT because she's got a concussion from Jade. And then she comes out.
I don't know if that was from Jade. I think that was more Tiffany's fault.
She could have fucked herself up. Either which way, you might be right. We've heard it both ways. I've read both that she was supposed to be caught, and then the spot was for her to not be caught, but she expected her to be closer for the landing. I don't know. Regardless, she put herself into Goofyville like I tried to, but you know, Galaxy Gas is cheaper than a concussion bill. So, yay. I mean, what was the point of any of this? Tiffany cut a very drab, boring, confusing promo, and then Nia came out. No, Pico, we did not hear the rumor. You have to update us. But, I mean, what was the point of any of this? They destroyed Fraxium like they were nothing in no time at all. And these two should not just be immediately speared and tsunamied. I will say, when he was, Axiom was thrown off the ropes right into the spear of Braun Breaker, that was a cool moment. And then Bronson Reed follows up with a tsunami on Nathan Frazier, 1, 2, 3. And like I said, that was it. But not great. I would have liked to have seen an actual, like, bit more competitive match. Now you're giving these guys squash wins when you've had them lose on every PLE possible, time and time again. What is the point of this? Then, where'd we go from here? We had Nia Jax after Tiffany Stratton. She's mocking the hometown fans in sports, and she's sick of the women's division. And it's embarrassing. The women can call themselves the alpha female when she's the true alpha. They broke up, and Ludwig is dating Charlotte Flair. I had heard something about them breaking up, but I didn't know how true it was. That's interesting. So maybe you do have a chance, Cody. Never mind.
Who?
Tiffany Stratton. I'm trying to be nice. Whatever. Yeah, you don't have a shot in hell. All right. Sorry. Figures. This was bad because then Jade comes out and she's not you're not a real superhero, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's cutting down people, but Nia just sounds just so, fucking retarded. Like, just totally fucking retarded. I clear as day said it there. Jade comes out because she's the real superhero and she kicks the security guards' asses to look like a badass. That's going to be another lawsuit. And Nick Aldis comes out and he books Tiffany versus Jade versus Nia Jax next week in Orlando. Triple threat. So Tiffany must be okay if she's able to wrestle by then. So maybe it was just a worry of a concussion or a slight stinger. I'm glad she's okay. But there was R-Truth saying, you know, most big providers have ESPN Unlimited and locked in. So make sure, like, he had to tell the Motor City Machine Guns, all about this dumb shit. Like he was Ric Flair trying to sell a freaking smoke detector. The woo alarm. House is on fire. Or is that carbon monoxide? Either way, we got to get the fuck out. Ric Flair is haunting us. Imagine waking up at 3 a.m. knowing that's your smoke alarm. Baby,
Wait,
get the
Jimmy
kid.
Uso's.
Get the kid.
Jimmy Uso's calling me. What did you do?
Ah, don't worry
Jimmy
about
Uso's
it.
calling me. What did you say?
He might get pulled over
hello?
again, too.
Oh, no. We said it was me and him.
Day
We
one-ish.
didn't say DUI. We said we got stopped by DI.
DEI hires. Yeah, he's not listening. All right,
DEI.
well, yeah. So Jade looks like a jackass. R-Truth looks like a shill. And Carmelo Hayes comes out, but can he get the job done? Ever? No. This was an okay match, but they gave it 12 minutes, and it probably could have used about 15. Because every time they got into a rhythm, they shoved a commercial break down your back, and it just, it was very, very superhero Sammy heavy again. Where, oh, he catches the kick, it's a Blue Thunder Bomb. Oh, yeah. They did the picture-in-picture thing, which is a little bit better. But, you know, Zayn can't even eat the frog splash. He's got to get his knees up. Goes for a Luva kick, but, he kind of catches him with his own. This was just disappointing. It was a decent match, but this is the second in a row of these open challenges that have not fully captured my childhood innocence and made me feel something. Then Damian Priest threw somebody through a wall. I don't know who he threw through a wall, one of the PAs, but that was fucking hilarious. I guess it was Kit Wilson, but I'm not sure. That was hilarious, though. Priest just grabs him and chucks him through the most unsturdy wall you've ever seen in your life. It was.
You want to know who's
fucking
showing up
gold.
tomorrow?
What? Who?
The Rock.
The Rock. What makes you say that? And it better not be a goddamn photographer.
No.
All right, so here's Kit Wilson being
just
grabbed.
My touch.
Pretty
Because,
deadly.
Then the main event, I just read something on here. When did Drew and Cody Rhodes is the main event of
Yes.
Wrestlepalooza now, right?
Yes,
So,
because Lesnar's going to open the show with Cena. Check this out really quick. You guys can see it. He chucks him so hard yet elegantly at the same time. It's like you could totally tell it's play, but I died watching this. This is such a great moment. You know, shout out to them for at least not doing it over. They stuck with it. They knew it was not great, and they still went ahead and said, "Well, we'll manage. So we're gonna do that, and let's play this bad boy."
And if you... Whoa. Jeez. You heard what I said.
Oh, that's so priceless. Just look at the motion here. He grabs him and right through the paper. You can see that barely is there any support there. It's not even drywall. It looks like some of it is just like thick construction paper. You can see where it tore instead of broke. Bravo WWE for really putting some effort into that one. I mean, look at that. Oh, I could do this all.
that's what your basement walls are made out of.
Exactly. What they got to hold. I mean, mine are stronger than that because at least they go ahead and they hold the people inside. One more time,
And the
folks.
construction paper's blue.
Cody did pay for an upgrade here, so everybody thank Cody. We now have on the Jaketron super slow motion. Yeah, look at that. Oh no!
I mean,
One more time. Thank you, Cody, for buying our upgrade. No, none of that. Oh, just a beautiful, beautiful through the wall moment. Oh, between that and Ric Flair haunting us, I'm getting a little nervous. Hardy and Brock, yeah, that's or the one time Kevin Nash spiked Rey Mysterio when they did the invasion for WCW's, you know, the original NWO's invasion. Wow, that was something. I was dying when I ever saw him chuck him through the wall like that. I had to go back and rewatch that over and over. Cody Rhodes says he wants to be Paul Levesque's successor. He wants to take that spot if Triple H decides to give it up in the future. That would be interesting.
I know he mentioned a few different names, but what are names in your opinion that you could see doing good with it?
The Miz, honestly. The Miz is very entertaining and photogenic and effervescent. He's great at media. He can be a really good authority figure. He could be a really good PR guy. He can chum it up with millionaires, and he can connect with everyday families and fans. He's a really underrated everyman who can fit in every scenario.
And
I mean, if you
people might
need a
call
rich
this a hot take. The
soiree,
Miz,
yeah,
giving the Miz his flowers. The Miz is really one of the best promos of all time in the business. I said what I said. Miz is one of the greatest on the mic.
I wouldn't say he's the greatest, but I say he's very competent,
I
very
didn't say
believable, and
greatest.
and he improved.
I
But
said one of the greatest.
yeah, I wouldn't even go that far.
I think you're nuts, then.
I wouldn't say he's one of the greatest, but I think he's certainly
On
up
the mic?
there. Yeah, I don't think he's one of the greatest.
How many people are better than him? Cena, Rock?
Quite a few. I mean, we wouldn't have to make one competitive and long list there, but all in all, it feels like no matter what, he was still damn good on the mic. I just don't think he beats out certain key people. ESPN is covering WWE heavily. They're got all the media things.
There, okay.
Seth Rollins pulled off the biggest injury ruse in WWE history, they call it. ESPN reporting there. Also, ESPN reporting that WWE has major plans for a fan favorite star to return. That is a major role for Rey Mysterio. King Mysterio. That's right. They've got plans for him and Dirty Dom. Going to be exciting. I'm excited for Wrestlepalooza tomorrow. We've got a really decent card, I feel like. Dynamite got 668,000 viewers, up from 584, which is also up from the record low the week before that. So good on them. Obviously, this doesn't include the 1.2 billion on Max that they get every week, but at least they got, up an increase. They were able to, pull themselves out from the depths and up those numbers. And speaking of up in those numbers, Ludwig, I want you, just like Triple M stayed sexy, to go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're going to be live tomorrow for our Wrestlepalooza and AEW all-out coverage live from Toronto.
Yo, we clutched up in Toronto, 11.
We really need that new DJ. So, what else did we miss from SmackDown tonight? I mean, there really was nothing that stood out that I feel like we haven't covered. We had the Solo Sikoa segment and a little package that they had there. Him sitting at a desk and talking about soldiers, and Loa, I believe, was the one who put his hand on his shoulder. I love you, Solo. So they just replaced Fatu. Like, the wheels in the machine keep on turning, but you're not going anywhere. The cog's just spinning. No one gives a shit about Solo. No one thinks he's a credible threat to anything. I think a Girl Scout troop would probably kick his ass one-on-one. And yeah, he's not a threat to anybody. He loses unless everybody else does it for him. And usually they're too big of fuck-ups to get anything done properly. Sad reality. They made him into a goddamn joke. He is the exact epitome opposite of LA Knight.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah, that's right. I said it because LA Knight is full of charisma. Like a goddamn rainbow got blasted up his ass and made him a 10 out of 10 charisma factor. Solo's got 0. I mean, I cannot recall a good moment on the mic, never mind an entire promo. Chat, help me out here. If I'm wrong, be damned. Instagram, glad to have you guys hanging out there. We've got people still hanging out on the Twitters and YouTube. I appreciate everyone. What do we think? What is a great promo from Solo? Do we know one, Cody? Do you have one in mind? Because I don't know. I also want to know, what was your favorite moment from AJ Lee? Back in the day, what did you like about her the most or the least? Let us know. Yeah, Solo. What's a really big? What's a big thing for Solo?
Wait, what are we doing?
Both, but is Solo? Does he have any major promo?
I'll
no.
answer Solo first, then.
Yes.
Solo. Yeah, he
ain't got shit.
He's not bad on them, but he's just not rememberable. Like, if he's not on the show, I won't even notice.
Exactly. And then as far as AJ Lee, do you have a favorite moment? I was saying how mine was back in the day when she first won the Divas title. You know, she tortured
I
Caitlyn,
like
got in
that
her head with the secret
promo
admirer.
where she won after like all the Total Divas cast and all that.
Yeah, she went ahead and said that talent is not sexually transmitted, and she tore everybody a new
And she was
asshole.
really good in the ring, and I know you have different opinions, I think, in that, but
No, I always
to
thought
be
she was
fair
damn
to
good in the
her,
ring. I always thought AJ Lee was damn good in the ring. The issue was she just didn't have many people to go up against that were competent or decent. So a lot of times
exactly. So,
it was like she was wrestling fish that were dead in a
well,
barrel full of
and
fish.
she still had decent matches because that's how good she was. I think she could make anything look good.
Rememberable, it is now. Memorable, rememberable. It's a word now. Yeah, I really loved when she screwed with Caitlyn. She went ahead, got into her head. You know, they didn't have time to scissor, but she did leave her scarred, thinking that Big E's her secret admirer. But psych, bitch, you suck. And she took the title. I liked before she coined it as such, she was able to make crazy her superpower and her strength. And hell, I don't know. She was just always a focal point of attention, and it wasn't just like, oh my god, she's so hot, it's so this or that. Like, it usually is because she was, you know, the GM, or she was busy in like 3 different love triangles while still having stories go on of her own, while she was dominating the women's, you know, division that they did have. Had she been there a little bit longer, because you figured 2015, she's on her way out. She said she wanted to commit suicide and off herself. She rented a hotel room so Punk wouldn't find her. And that's when she got through that, and the help services that she called to get herself through, she called a hotline. She went ahead and, you know, said she wasn't going to get back into wrestling, but she found a way to turn crazy to be her superpower. And that's why she's such a big advocate of mental health, which I really respect. And from there, I'm glad she's back. I'm glad she's got this great platform to utilize. And on top of it, I think she's damn good in the ring. We're going to be very surprised. She's always been competent. She's always been entertaining. It was just a matter of not having enough talent to work with. Natty back then sucked too. Like, the Bellas were both terrible until Nikki hurt her neck and came back and kind of had to refine a few things. She couldn't do the rack attack the same. And she had to kind of change her repertoire a little bit. And it made a big difference. But titles don't mean shit, but I feel like the titles mean at least a bit more in WWE than they do in AEW. I mean, the women's tag titles, if they keep being defended like this, they can build them back up into something.
Titles?
Too many titles. I mean, that's the thing. You had Okada.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have so many titles, you don't even know that they have titles. That's
Mercedes has 9 belts, I believe now. Okada is basically, you know, a multi-champion because he's got to carry 3 belts, but really it's only 1 belt, but they didn't actually unify them. That was just a symbol of the match they had. Whatever the fuck that means. It's all just confusing. But then he was in the tournament to go ahead and win the title that he already has. Yeah, maybe if they gave him a bye all the way through, I'd be like, okay, I get why they added him, but they didn't even do that. They're like, here's matches. You have to defend your title and win your title. Okay. There is, you know, some blame on fans for losing focus when it's not immediate short term, like when they do long-term storytelling, but I feel like there's a lot of fans clamoring for more of the longer narratives. Yeah, and the more we wait, the worse it gets. You'd be surprised. Some people want that crash course, you know, version of the Attitude Era. The thing I loved about the Attitude Era was that everybody mattered. D'Lo Brown, I can recall storylines just as much as I can Mark Henry, just as much as I can Stone Cold and Triple H. I can think of Boss Man having multiple feuds. I could think of Big Show. I could think of The Rock. Everybody was doing something, whether it was stupid, you know, whether you're fighting over a shampoo commercial, whether, you know, that kind of shit. Like, you did stuff. That was a little bit more towards the end, but Booker T and Edge, right? But still, you know, we had those type of I don't want to say fan moments, but it worked, you know, and that's what it was. So SmackDown tonight, if you're going to give it a score, I feel comfortable calling this like a 5.5. Maybe 5.5 is fair because there was no outstanding match tonight. Nothing was terrible, but
5.
That seems fair. I mean, strong mid-card, lengthy feuds. You don't need to be, yeah, like you said, medium-length feuds, Real Strong. You got that right. You know, it doesn't need to be 9 months just to get to the next step, like with Roman. You know, we didn't know which inning we're in. We're still only in the 3rd inning. We just don't realize it. But
longest 3rd inning ever.
Talk about a stretch. I miss those things. And, you know, people would have the belt for maybe 2 or 3 months. They'd do a bunch of defenses. Judgment Day has defended those tag titles once since June. Once. You know, now the women's tag titles are being defended, but after Mania, they got defended that one time for them to lose it, and that was it. You know, we had to wait for them to get more opponents. They just haven't been focusing on any one area, division. They're not giving any focus to anybody really right now except for the very main event. And that's it, it feels like. Which in this case is the opener and the closer. You've got Lesnar and Cena, and then you've got Drew and Cody. So SmackDown being a 7, that makes sense. You know, like I said, it wasn't terrible, but there were certain things that I wanted to enjoy more. Carmelo and Sammy had a good match, but it was a bit too short, and I wish they did something else with the end here to protect Carmelo, because I think the story with him eventually taking the U.S. title, winning the SmackDown tag titles, maybe the Raw ones instead of going up against the Wyatt Six, but him and Miz getting that done. Well, Miz has history with the Wyatt Six, but they win the tag titles. Now he can do what Miz did all those years ago, and he's equal to his mentor. You know, Miz had the U.S. title and the tag titles. Now Carmelo did it too, and that's when Miz could turn on him, and we get Carmelo as a face. Trick comes up, you put them as a tag team, slap my ass and call me Susan. We got something good there. They just need to build. If you build it, they will come. Fans aren't tuning in droves because, think about it, they wanted to know what happened with the story with Cody. That's why so many people tuned into everything, the press conference and all the Raws, the SmackDowns, the extra shows, the main events, all of it, because they wanted to know what was going to happen next. What feud do we have at all that's like that right now? Even Cena and Brock is not like that. Cody and Drew certainly isn't at any type of heightened level like that. We can get there, but they keep throwing in these little crazy stipulations that aren't needed, and when we do need stipulations, they're not giving them to us. As for AEW, I mean, if Fletcher does have anybody from the Callis family interfere, he gets stripped of his TNT title and he loses the match. So do we see him get screwed over? Is this a face turn for Fletcher?
No one AEW, they'll interfere and they'll act like that never existed.
Right. They'll just change their mind. So if anybody's going to go back, watch the Sami Zayn, Carmelo Hayes match. Foregone conclusion, yes, but it wasn't as bullshit as watching my boys in Fraxium get just emasculated and just torn apart and destroyed by the Bronze when they didn't need to be completely destroyed. You've had weeks of them facing other people. They never do anything. Now they destroy these guys. Like, well, what's the payoff? What are you guys building towards now that you couldn't have done before your other matches?
Realistically, can Fraxium put up a fight to those two?
They fought big guys in NXT and held their own. I think they could have done something more. Maybe not win,
Braun Breaker
but
should be unstoppable.
He should be, but here's the problem. They haven't booked him like that yet at all. So now you see Fraxium get their ass beat so single-handedly, but then other people that are giving the Bronze a challenge, Fraxium had no problem with. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no equal power stat that follows any logical order. You know, I could beat him and you could beat him, but I can't beat you. So that, you know, that kind of thing. And it just, it's losing its luster. I want to see these guys on tears, not getting fucked up week in and week out because they don't have another idea.
There.
All out, I am excited for Tony Storm, Statlander, Hayter, and Tekla, the Lady Spider, for her to go ahead and possibly get that belt. The AEW's women division, it's got a lot of good athletes, but there has not been a single story or series or multi-person match that has been good, if not ever, but not in any recent memory. So they have a lot to ride on here. If they can have a very great and competitive fatal four-way, this could be huge for AEW and their women's division. No quarter. Don't give anybody a break. No respite. Fuck them all up. I use Brock as a cheap pot when things are getting stagnant. How long until people are tired of this dude randomly showing up for no apparent reason? I was there, Cade, at Money in the Bank when Mustafa Ali, one of my favorites at the time, ascends the ladder, touches the briefcase, goes to take it down, and dun, 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 I'm back, man. And it comes out, throws some people. I think he hit an F5, but fucking Mustafa Ali had to sit there and hold the briefcase in his palms like he, suddenly found a few extra chromosomes in his wrestling shorts, and he just could not find a way to let go. That man. Brock comes in, lays waste to everybody, climbs up, grabs the briefcase, and Brock Lesnar, who was not in the Money in the Bank ladder match, they weren't waiting for a surprise entrant. No, he just came out, won it, and left. And we were like, everybody booed. And it wasn't like, oh, bad guy. Like, people were
you booing?
Oh, heavily from my fat person seat. Yes, I was. I was gonna throw my pretzel at him, but I can't waste food like that. I'm still hungry, so I even stole that little boy's pretzel because I was hungry, so I wasn't gonna throw it at him. I had to eat it. Granted, they got something with the women finally, and my arm just keeps going fucking numb. It's just one of those days, you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked and everybody sucks. No, I don't really know why. Justify. Someone said no, nothing. All right. God, I wish I could fire you sometimes. Pains my heart.
Why?
Watch it back. CM Punk talks about calling a fan calling for his retirement and told him to go shut the fuck up. And that was funny. This is in GQ magazine. He's talking about the best things that Paul Heyman taught him. And he's like, how do you become an electrician? You can't just stick your dick in a light socket and expect to gain some sort of knowledge, although that would be a really cool way to make a superhero. If you're on Reddit, you can burn in hell, is what he said. So, gotta love Punk for calling out the Groiper trolls over on the Reddits. We still got just a few more minutes till 11 o'clock and an hour till midnight, and then it is officially AEW All Out and Wrestlepalooza Day. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquet, not Vacour. We've got CM Punk and AJ Lee, her first match back in the company in over 10 years, taking on Seth freaking Rollins and Becky, I'm Really a Man Lynch. And then, of course, fresh out from the Uso penitentiary on another DUI charge, the Usos taking on the Bronze division. I know you and I did our predictions on Into Somewhere Weekly, so people can go and look in depth. But if you want, we'll run through it again super fast. I think the Vision is winning here. The Bronze are beating the Usos, right?
Yep.
Agreed. CM Punk and AJ Lee have to beat Seth and Becky, because then they can challenge and claim to their, they claim to their titles. Hey, we both beat you, now we both get title shots.
AJ beats Becky, so then they can set up the match for the Intercontinental title at Crown Jewel.
They can both get title matches, so, god damn it. Io Sky, Stephanie Vacour.
Io Sky.
Stephanie. So you and I are at odds on that one still.
Way too soon for Stephanie.
I don't think so. She was double champ in NXT and people loved it.
I mean, I don't think someone that got called up this year that barely wrestles should be winning the title.
It's not her fault she barely wrestles, though. She's been wrestling in all the house shows. They just don't have anything for her right now because she was already supposed to be champ. And she was going to go ahead and supposedly take it from Naomi. But then again, I heard Naomi was going on a long tear, which made more sense. Dirt sheets change their mind like I change wives. But we also... What do we have? We have Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
Drew would be a great pick for the sense of like something shock.
That's my
something
bold pick.
Unexpected. I mean, that's a very bold pick, but that's not a terribly inaccurate one. I feel like there's something to it, but Drew could walk away with the title. He's on a hell of a heel run because Cody's technically not supposed to be champ right now. So they got it back on him to get it away from John and right the wrongs there. because John is a face, would just, you know, want him to lose a title and make somebody else a bad guy. So now we had to get it off John. They'd used Cody. Then what? Cody doesn't keep it long. He ends up giving it to Drew. And now maybe John's got to defeat Drew to, you know, his last match. We got openings. We got to figure out where it goes. John wanted to retire with that title. You never know. But I'm saying
Maybe
Cody.
Be the never seen 18.
Right? Never doubt it. That's for sure. I'm going with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Woo!
You know,
I'm
I
showing off
actually
my
hope
cleavage
Drew
here. I gotta be
McIntyre,
careful. You're what?
Wins. I actually hope Drew McIntyre wins. He
Oh,
deserves it, and I think
God. Liz
he
is gonna
benefits
smite
more
you.
from the title. He benefits more from the title right now than Cody Rhodes. I do like Cody Rhodes, but I think Drew McIntyre definitely would benefit more right now. What is there else? Is there for Cody Rhodes to do unless they're gonna run the Randy Cody program early and Randy's gonna turn heel? But
Maybe, but I don't see Randy turning heel, honestly, and I don't
then what
see
else is there
Cody.
for Cody Rhodes to do?
I don't see Cody losing yet, but we'll see where it goes from here. I have a few suspected ideas, which I think we'll tease and go over this weekend. Hopefully on Sunday we'll get that content out, because we also have John Cena defeating Brock Lesnar in my book. He's got to beat Brock. I mean, he could lose, and it really doesn't do much for him. He's retiring, and they probably would want Brock to go over and look strong because Brock's not retiring yet, and he can go on and beat other people and eventually put over somebody. I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's what's going to happen, though. I think John Cena agreed to take on Brock knowing that he's winning, because these two have had dates going back decades, and it started off, you know, in their own version of the power plant with Corny and OVW. So these two have been rivals since well over, you know, almost near 25 years. You know, it's happening. So John Cena's my pick. I'm staying strong. I'm faceted and locked in with John.
Brock Lesnar's winning.
Really? You're changing it up?
Yeah.
You're going against me and the script.
Yep. Brock Lesnar's winning.
Damn. Well, we will find out tomorrow, folks, when we go ahead and review AEW All Out, followed by the review of Wrestlepalooza. We're probably going to do, we are doing both in one. So when Wrestlepalooza ends, we are going to have one massive review for both shows. Come hang out. We're going to have a few special guests supposedly dropping in, which should be fun. I believe I've got the phone lines up and working, so we'll mess with that as well. Take some live calls. Cody can't hear you on the line, then fuck it. I hear you, and that's all that matters, right? Right. Cody, my friend, tell these sexy fucks where you can go ahead and find yourself.
You can find me over on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Judgment Day. Or you can find me over on my YouTube, which I'll be posting video game content when Jake gets the time to help me. That is also at
Don't turn this on me. I offered many times.
Hey, and I say, are you ready? Then you say, no,
Throw my
I
piss
have
jug
to
at
pet
you.
my kangaroo and dance with it too, and you know, all that. You know, the whole 9 yards. And then, what's my Instagram? Oh yeah, my Instagram, Cody_Onidi_316. You can go follow me over there. A paid Judgment Day show.
Yes, indeed. We'll be live for a long time tomorrow night. It's only a little bit shorter tonight because peeling back the curtain, I'm trying to test something with vidIQ. I wanted to wrap it up at an hour's length because that costs about 60 credits. And we're going to see what an AI editor will do that apparently our former editor could not. So I'm glad everybody's loving the show. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you all for hitting the like button and hanging out with us tonight. We will definitely be live tomorrow. We'll also be live this upcoming Monday for the Raw review. And then Wednesday will be the next episode of Into Somewhere Weekly. UCR podcast is going ahead and rearing its ugly head for everyone to hear. So make sure you go ahead and give that a chance as well. I jumped the gun with tomorrow's intro, but it's so damn good. We're going to hear it one more time. I hope you guys stay sexy.
For the UCR.
Oh, yes,
for the
sir.
UCR. We're going to be talking about a Jimmy, not little Jimmy, but a Jimmy. You'll find out soon.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and bait the audience there. That's right, UCR, unapologetic and completely random. Check out the other episodes and let us know what you want to hear in the comments down below. Also tell us what's your favorite AJ Lee moment and what are you looking forward to the most at Wrestlepalooza or All Out. Hit it up in the comments. Thank you guys as always. And like I said, stay sexy.
Jake and Cody in the glow of the screen. Wrestlepalooza fight so mean. See his fists like thunder. Listeners roar like a beast. The crowds are riot. No room for peace. Into somewhere we dive and we shout. Breaking it down what it's all about. Into somewhere where the chaos flies. Slam on the mat, no compromise. Into somewhere with fire in their eyes. Talking to madness beneath the skies.